In this particular video, we shall read a lesson of class 12 written by K.S. Dugal. So, in this story, A Room 10 by 8 is a traditional Indian story. So, before discussing the story, we shall see the characters of the story. So, there are a few characters in this story. So, like the one is Mr. Malik and his mother and Mr. Malik's wife, Mrs. Malik, and they have two sons. One is a daughter and a son and the wife of his son. Or you can say daughter-in-law of Mrs. Malik. So, Mr. Malik shall discuss the lesson from Mr. Malik. So, Mr. Malik is a government servant. Mr. Malik is a government servant. And every other years, Mr. Malik and Mrs. Malik, they were moved to another place. They were moved to different place because of Mr. Malik's transfer. So, Mr. Malik's transfer is the biggest problem for them. So, Mrs. Malik is sick of Mr. Malik's transfer. Mrs. Malik is sick of Mr. Malik's transfer. She always worried about their child's education. She thinks that their children has now grown up. Children has now grown up, and it is not desirable. It is not desirable to shift them school to school. The school to school is not desirable to shift them. It suffered their education. So this is the biggest problem for Mrs. Malik. And Mr. Malik now has transferred in Delhi. So now they are in New Delhi. Now they are in New Delhi. And some time ago, Mr. Malik bought a plot in New Delhi. He had bought, or you can say he had purchased a plot in the most fashionable colony in New Delhi. So they both think that they have their own house. Now that they have their own house, it's not good to shift one place to another. So they decided to build their own house on the plot which Mr. Malik had already purchased in New Delhi. So they hired an architect. So in the opening of this story, we see that Mr. Malik was pointing to a square. Mrs. Malik was pointing to a square on the draft plan laying on the table. So there was a draft plan laying on the table. So Mrs. Malik was pointing to a square and saying that this should be 10 by 8. So she was telling that, so the draft plan was the plan of the house. So Mr. Malik was saying that this room, any particular room, she was telling for that any particular room that this room should be 10 by 8. So Mrs. Malik repeated 3 times this statement, but no one listened. So at last, architect listened her and told her that this room is a storeroom. This room is a storeroom. Architect told her that this is a storeroom. Mr. Malik says, I know. She says that this might be 10 by 8. She repeated again, and at that time Mr. Malik was attending a call. Mr. Malik at that time when Mrs. Malik and an architect was talking about this room, Mr. Malik was attending a telephone call in the adjacent room. Adjacent room means पास के जो है कमरे के अंदर. So Mr. Malik was attending a call. He listened all the conversation which was going on Mr. Malik and the architect. So the architect told her that this room is a storeroom. Then Mr. Malik says, I know this is a storeroom, but for present, it could be used for my mother-in-law. She says that my mother-in-law used this room. My mother-in-law used this room for present. And after that, you know that my mother-in-law is old. My mother-in-law and old and infirm. My mother-in-law is old and infirm, and nobody knows when she will. And she stopped. No one knows when she will, and she stopped. She want to say no one knows. Anytime she can be died. She want to say that anytime she can be died. So she is old and infirm, and anytime she can be died, and after that this room could be converted into a storeroom. Till then, it will be used a room for my mother-in-law. So when they were discussing, Mr. Malik was listening the conversation which was going on between Mr. Malik, Mrs. Malik and the architect. Mr. Malik told that yes, the room should be bigger. The room should be bigger. Why? He gave his own opinion. He said that the storeroom should be commodious. Should be commodious, and it's easy to keep a bigger room clean. It's easy to clean the bigger room. It's easy to clean the bigger room. So bigger room can be cleaned easily. So Mr. Malik says that the room should be 10 by 8. Why? It's easy to clean, and the trunks can be moved about freely. Trunks can be moved about freely. So Mr. Malik and Mr. Malik both have different opinion regarding the room 10 by 8. So they have different opinion. See how opinion. So Mr. Malik's opinion is that it's in present this room can be used for my mother-in-law, and after that it can be converted into a storeroom. So this was Mr. Malik's opinion. Mr. Malik's opinion. And Mr. Malik's opinion was different. He says that it's easy to clean a bigger storeroom, and the tanks can be moved about freely. So it was Mr. Malik's opinion. So they have different opinion regarding the room 10 by 8. So at last it was decided this room will be 10 by 8, and after that it was decided the room 10 by 8, and they approved draft plan. They approved the draft plan, and after the approbation of Mr. Malik and Mrs. Malik, the draft plan was submitted to the corporation for approval. So they submitted the draft plan to the corporation for their approval, and after the approval they started the construction. After the approval they started the construction. Now the construction of the house has started. The construction of the house has started. So here we see Mrs. Malik's hard work. So Mr. Malik took an untiring interest. Mrs. Malik took an untiring interest in the construction of the house. She can be seen stood on the scorching heat of the sun, and she was the first who came first at the construction site and left when everyone had gone away. And she helps mason and laborers. She keeps supervising the construction of the house, and she takes care about the material, that the material should not be waste. She always thinks about that. So Mrs. Malik took an untiring interest. You can say she works hard. Soon the construction of the house, or you can say the house has completed. So before long this house has completed. So in the meantime, Mr. Malik cultivated love in the heart of neighbors. She makes friends in the colony because they were going to live in the colony. So Mrs. Malik makes friend in the colony, and she thoughts a lot of dreams about the house. She told Mr. Malik she told Mr. Malik that she would not let enter the old furniture in the new house. She wants everything new. She wants everything new. Not a single piece would let into the house. So it was Mr. Malik's dream. But before they shift the house, when they were about to when they were about to when they were about to shift the house, when they were about to shift the new house, they got a news. They got a news. They got a news that the house had acquired that the house had acquired by the government. So it was a shocking news for Mr. Malik and Mrs. Malik. For both, it was a shocking news. Mr. Malik got angry after hearing the news that the government has requisitioned their house. So Mr. Malik told that the government has assessed a sufficient rent, and somehow she consoled herself and she had to forget all the dreams about the new house, and she consoled herself by telling her that the private tenants are such a headache. There are no foundation of their complaints, their demands. So it is good that it was acquired by the government, rented by the government. Now they got sufficient and regular payment in their bank account as a rent of the house. So in this way she tried to console herself, and after some time Mr. Malik got transferred. Mr. Malik transferred from New Delhi to another place, and they took many years to come back in New Delhi. And in the meantime, Mrs. Malik's mother-in-law passed away, and their daughter got married. And Mr. Malik warned that before he retired, their son should be married. So when they came back New Delhi, Mr. Malik started fighting with the government to de-requisition their house. And when he was fighting, in the meantime, he passed away. Without being able to live in the new house, and he passed away without being able to live in the new house for a single day. So his struggle had ended at that time. And after his death, after 3 months of his death, the house was de-requisitioned. after his death, after 3 months of his death, the house was de-education by the government. So the next part of this lesson we shall discuss in the next video. I hope you loved the video, and if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel.